Hello all and welcome back to my channel. Well, I stopped at McDonald's to get me something to eat after the scrap pickup. Sorry for the unfocused. So, I was very surprised on that. I did. After I dropped off my niece, I went to customer slash friend who said he had two radiators for me to pick up. Well, there was supposed to be three, but unfortunately the third one wasn't there. It was still in a storage unit. And he says he's cleaning it out, but as soon as he gets it, he's going to call me. He said it came from a 62 Bronco. So I'm thinking that it's going to be a brass and copper radiator. At least I'm hoping. But, so I went by there and I picked them up, and lo and behold, what I thought was going to be two aluminum radiators turns out to be one aluminum and one brass and copper, which is extremely heavy. So yeah, I'm very surprised on that. Because he asked me what I do with them, and I was like, well, I cut off the tanks and get the aluminum tank out of it or the brass, depending on which one it is. And I take the tank off so this way I can get clean aluminum. So he's like, okay. He goes, well, I'm cleaning out a storage unit and I'll call you when I have some more stuff. Because he pointed to the yard right across the street, and unfortunately, I don't pick up metal. But he said the guy across the street had a whole bunch of metal, and I was like, until I can get another truck and the prices go up, I'm not picking up metal as of right now. It's not worth it. I mean, to take 3,000 pounds of rotors, the last time I did metal, into a scrapyard and only get $30, yeah, I don't think so. Didn't even cover my gas. And that was when I first, well, probably about a year or two after I just got this truck. Because I did a video on the way home in the truck. But all those videos are gone. Well, they're not gone. They're on Scrap Viper YouTube channel, but they're not on Viper Recycling channel. So maybe, just maybe one of these days I'll be able to get those over to, but yeah. Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you these radiators. One's in a box, so you're only going to see the side of it, and it looks like a really, really small one. But it will be a video that I do. So can actually see in there, but there's the aluminum radiator, and here's the brass and copper one. Don't know if you guys could see that or not. There we go. Yep. So I can see the copper from here. Just glistening. But yeah, so this has to be at least 30, 40 pounds. So, can anybody say cha-ching? And then in a joking mood, I was like, yeah, I could use about 50 more of those. And he goes, well, let's see what I got in my unit. Because he deals strictly in old vehicles. He salvages them. He goes and picks them up. Then he fixes them. And then he turns around and he sells them. Currently, he's working on 60 to 69 Ford Broncos. That is what he likes because he can sell those all day long. And when you have that kind of business, you know, you don't want to, you don't want to, trying to focus this thing. Whoa. It's about the best you're going to get. So, yeah. So that is today's scrap video. Most likely this will be put on, I forgot what today's date is. Not the same day that I put up the epic fail. In fact, I will be loading that up in 2 hours. You know, I can't just put up videos that, that are A+. You have to see the fails. You need to know what you're getting into if you want to become a scrapper. And we all have gone through it, basically. We all, we've all come into that issue to where we didn't know how to do something or how to take it apart. And first time using a tool to take something apart, like my axe. That was the very first time I actually used an axe. I used to a machete, But I looked all over for it today, and unfortunately I cannot find it, so looks like I'm going to have to go to Harbor Freight after my next scrap run and grab me a machete. I know they have them because I was looking at one and saying I wish I had more money to pick this one up because I couldn't remember where mine was. So, yeah. So we all live and learn and try to learn from each other. This morning when I woke up, I had 5 subscribers. When I left to take my niece, I had 17. So I'd like to give everybody out there who has subscribed to me today a thank you, a big thank you. And just so you know, the ones that were coming up, I have subscribed to your channels. Even if you did not have anything up there, you will find my name under your subscribers. It took me a little while to figure out how to get to their channels, but I did it. So everybody who subscribes will get a subscription from me. I think as a community, we need to stick together and support each other so we all can make the best money we can. Because, like somebody said in a video, who was another scrapper, I think Scrapper UK or something. I'm not 100% sure on that name, but it was UK at the end of his name. So he said that's why every scrapyard out there, the owners are millionaires because they know how to work the system, and they do. They depend on us not to take the stuff apart, so you can actually just give it to them. So, you know, and he's right. Every single one of them are millionaires. When you go in there and you say, hey, can you give me 5 cents more? That 5 cents is nothing to them. I mean, just look at the machinery that they got. The machinery is not cheap, especially at today's prices. You know, so it is what it is. I hope to get more people taking it apart, to have time to stack it and to make that money because you deserve it. Scrapyards don't deserve it. I mean, for a long time, scrapyards have, I hate to say it, but ripping off the people who bring them scrap. You know, bottom line. So I hope to change that. I want to see more people taking things apart so they can benefit. You know, the scrap is out there. You have to be motivated. Yeah, you have to have the proper tools to do it. Uh, because if you think about it, all the brass and copper that you've just given throughout the year to the scrapyards when you don't take it apart could wind up to thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, even tens of thousands. You know, you got to remember that scrapping, yeah, if you need a fast 20, $30, yeah, pick it up, take it, go down. That's if you live close enough. But in my case, I got to stack it. I got to wait until I have a large amount and then take it down. The only reason I took those rims in 4 or 5 videos ago is because I needed the money because I had no money. And I wasn't able to do it until I got that tip in the tip jar. Right now I'm at a quarter of a tank of gas, and once that's up, I'll be in the same boat. Except, yeah, I'm kind of hoping that he calls me soon on those radiators. But, who knows? We all live and learn. So this video has been 13 minutes of me just yakking, looking at the drive-through of McDonald's. I'm sorry to say, but Wendy's hamburgers are still better. They got you guys beat by, because the McDouble is not worth $4.89. I'm sorry to say, I don't care what state you're in. It's not worth it. But McDonald's is a $1 million company. They make millions and millions in profit each year. Well, because they're overcharging, that's why they're making millions and millions of dollars each year. But sooner or later, as they keep going up in price, less and less people will go to them. I mean, if you look in the parking lot, There's 3 cars in here that are actually customers. The rest of them are employees, minus mine. But I was a customer. I'm just done eating and making a video in their parking lot and crumbing on their food. So, okay, this video is now 15 minutes and 35 seconds long, so I'm going ahead and cut it short. So until my next video, whatever that'll be, probably that radiator, I think I'll do a video tomorrow taking that apart, because that's a lot simpler. I just have to find my Sawzall real fast so I can do it. So, peace. I will see you in the next video, and God bless each and every one of you. Take it easy and keep scrapping and making that money. Later, Gators.